Okay, I think we're just about ready here. A few more strawberries?
Yeah, we need some strawberries.
We're going to invite some people over and have a Valentine's Day party.
Speaking of Valentine's Day parties, this next story is about a guy who parties all the time and gets paid for it.
Here we go, get those hands up, feel the beat, feel the beat, feel the beat. It's Jim and Gina party time.
Meet a man who's scheduled to work every weekend for the next year and a half. Friday nights, Saturdays and Sundays, sun up, way past sundown. Every weekend you'll find Kerry Wyman at some of Chicago's biggest party events. Kerry Wyman throws parties for a living.
We can come in and we can take a party from beginning to end, everything from invitations to promotional items to theming to going in and bringing in a big act such as Chubby Checker.
Everybody do like Bruce does.
9 years ago, Wyman cleared out his bank account to develop a portable DJ system.
I remember the first year my accountant thought that it was a joke, that I wasn't serious. I was also 21 at the time and I looked a lot younger than I do now.
Now, Wyman is president of a company that can dispatch DJs to parties on any given night. If you want props, he's got them.
Now we have almost $1 million in just 50s props. We have over $200,000 in just sound and lighting.
If you want singers, you'll get them.
Oh, the car's overheating again.
If you want a 57 Chevy that'll overheat at your party, you got it. Whatever it is you'll need to get your party smoking, Kerry Wyman will do it.
We get in there and we give them the right music and we give them the right flavor to get their face out there and start getting crazy.
Who's your contact person going to be at the hotel?
What started out as a simple operation to capitalize on parties with limited budgets has now grown into a business managed like a Fortune 500 company.
All right, then you're all set.
Okay, good enough.
We've targeted our market to only be on the higher end so that people want us because of who we are, not because they're worried about expense. They want the portion of the business to come in and do their party, and that's what they get with what we do.
You gotta push to your left, go ahead.
Wyman's company, CS Productions, handled over 700 parties last year. He expects to do about 1,200 this year. On any Saturday, he can have up to 16 parties going on around town or any city you'd like. During the day, bar mitzvahs, birthday parties. At night, graduation parties, anniversaries, whatever.
We gotta get Abby up on the chair.
It's all been very successful for him because although he can customize a party for whatever you desire, he does have a format that all of his DJs adhere to.
All right, on the count of three, we're going to find ourselves a winner. Audience, help me out now.
There's always a bubble machine there. There's always the spinning lights, and we always have hula hoops for the hula hoop contest.
In the near future, Kerry Wyman plans to stop spinning records and devote all his time to expanding his business into other cities. And although he puts in long hours, he has as much fun as his customers do.
We need an engine, we need a caboose. We need everybody on that train.
Wish I could figure out a way of having a good time and getting paid.
Oh, right. I suppose you think you're working on a chain gang now. Sitting here with some Grand Passion Mousse from Capers here in Vernon Hills. Passion fruit, little kiwi on top, little heart. It's cute.
That's kind of good.
We're having a good time. We hope you have had a nice Valentine's Day evening also.
And next week, join us, and we're going to have our own party.
With the 1987 Grammy Awards coming up soon, we're going to have our own pre-Grammy party, and we're going to celebrate with some of Chicago's Grammy nominees.
People like Peter Cetera, who used to record with Chicago.
Chicago's own Polka King, Eddie Blazonczyk.
Mr. Superharp himself, amazing James Cotton.
And the Chicagoan who's got more Grammys than anyone in the world. You're really enjoying this. I'm glad that I didn't want mine.
This is yours.
I
I
know.
finished mine.
So what do I get?
You get some coffee with
Coffee. I'm
dollops
going
of
to
whipped
sweeten
cream.
it up a little bit. Okay, that's enough. We'll see you next Saturday night, 6:30. Good night. That's enough. Bob.
Good night.
We need another big party train going for Channel 2. We got to get everybody getting on one more party train. We got to get a big party train going in front of the camera.